From London, we present Overland Patrol, a series of stories set in the vast Australian outback, featuring Sergeant Adam Strang of the Northern Territory Police. Episode 23, The Painted Caves.
Andrew?
Mm-hmm?
Your sunglasses need cleaning. Give them to me.
Oh, no, it's a kind wifely thought. Coming over. Ooh, the glare off this bitumen, it's blinding.
I won't take a minute.
I suppose I could try driving with my eyes shut.
Andrew Torrance.
Only kidding, Rhoda.
Here you are.
Thanks. Oh, yes, that's much better.
Andrew,
Yeah?
remember, when we get to Malabar Plains and see this Sergeant Strang you wrote to, don't say too much. Just that you're taking a busman's holiday from the anthropology department to do a little field work on aboriginal art. That's all.
All right, Rhoda.
Why the unhappy look?
Well, don't you know?
Andrew, listen to me. If you want to spend the best years of your life in that university as Dr. Ralph Erickson's junior assistant, all right. Turn this car round and we'll head back to Adelaide.
Ah, don't be silly, Rhoda.
And don't you be half-hearted.
Erickson's an old man, Rhoda, and a sick one.
Luckily for us. Or you wouldn't have had the opportunity to go through his notes on the Jasper River caves, and we wouldn't be here now. It may sound cruel, but he's had his triumphs. Now it's your turn.
By cheating him?
Oh, Andrew, we've had all this out before. It's not a question of cheating him. He'll never make another field expedition. He's too old. And he's sick, as you said. But if we can find those caves up on the Jasper River, it could mean everything to your career, your whole future. And that's what matters to me more than anything else. I wouldn't be much of a wife if it didn't, now would I, darling?
Hey, Adam, that Brumby's a rip snorter.
A beauty. Watch your back.
He won't toss Big Tommy.
He's riding her out. Mike, no wonder they think so much of Big Tommy Mungldjl on Randolph Station.
Yeah, no doubt about it. These aboriginal stockmen take some beating. Go on, ride it, Tommy!
He's got that wild filly beat.
Yeah, bareback and without a bridle.
Just a green-hide rope round her neck, sticks his bare toes into her belly and rides.
No wonder they say the aboriginal takes to riding like fleas sticking to a dog's tail. Hey, Adam, is Big Tommy a full blood?
He is indeed, yeah, from up on the Jasper River. But Tommy's had a mission school education.
I bet they didn't have to teach him how to stay on a horse. That filly's tried every trick in the book, but she couldn't budge Tommy. Oh, no. Holy Moses.
She's thrown him.
I wouldn't have believed it. Adam, he's lying there like a dead man.
Come on, Mike. Let's see what we can do.
Is he all right?
Easy does it now. Easy does it. All right. Down on the bed with him.
Right, okay.
Oh.
He's opening his eyes.
Tommy Mungldjl.
Who's that?
Adam Strang. Remember me?
Sergeant Strang. Oh, what am I doing here? What's up?
You took a nasty toss. A real buster.
Ooh.
How you feeling now, Tommy?
Oh, it was me arms. Pain right down the arms.
You think he's broken something?
No, there are no breaks. Tommy, what went wrong? I've never seen you thrown like that from a horse.
I wasn't thrown, Sergeant.
And what happened? You just fell off. Don't ask me to believe that, Tommy.
I didn't fall, Sergeant.
All right, then. What did happen to you?
Me arms suddenly went dead, like they were paralyzed. And then I heard the dingo howling.
Dingo?
There were no wild dogs around the horse yards, Tommy, none that I could see.
I know that, Sergeant. This one, it wasn't for you to see. Or hear.
Come again?
Wait a minute, Mike. Tommy, you heard the dingo howl, and then your arms went dead, and then...
I don't remember anything after that. I must have blacked out and hit the dust of that stockyard. Now I reckon I'd better get on my feet again.
Take it easy, plenty of time. Tommy, what's behind all this? Have you any idea?
Yes, I have. Sergeant, I want to show you something. It's put away in that cupboard over there. Would you please look at it?
Take a look, Mike.
Okay, Adam. Over here.
In the bottom of the cupboard, Trooper.
Yeah, there's some kind of package in here.
That's it. Could you bring it here, please?
Oh, it's a fairly bulky parcel. Oh, this wrapping, it's paperbark, isn't it?
Let's see. Yes, Mike. It's paperbark. Very handsomely decorated. You see, painted with red ochre and tied with native string. They make it from the bark of the baobab tree.
You've seen this sort of thing before, Sergeant?
Yes, Tommy.
What on earth is it?
It's an aboriginal wrapping for the bones of the dead.
The dead?
That's right, Trooper.
You mean there are bones inside this parcel?
Yes, Trooper. The arm bones of my father.
Good Lord.
This design painted on the paperbark, it's a totem symbol, isn't it, Tommy?
Yes, Sergeant. Stands for the dingo, one of the marks of our tribe.
And the totem of your father.
Yes. You understand the ways of our people, Sergeant Strang.
It's my business to know. But how did these bones come into your possession?
An old man of the Mungldjl came to me with the bones. His name's Kapagi. He came down from the Jasper River. He brought them to me because I'm the last member of the family. He said I should carry the bones back to the tribal country where they belong and where I belong.
But you didn't take them back, Tommy, did you?
No, Sergeant, I refused. Look, I was born into Jasper River country, but after that I went through mission school. I got an education and a job. Now this is my place, Randolph Station, where I live and where I work. I told the old man all that.
And what happened?
Kapagi went away. I wanted him to take the bones back with him, but he wouldn't. He said his job was just to bring them to me.
And after that?
That's when it all started.
Hearing the dingo and the pains in your arms.
Yes. First it was only a little bit at night, and with maybe a week in between. Then it got worse and oftener. Now it's every day and any time at all, like in the horse yard a little while ago.
So that's why you fell off the horse?
It was the pain trooper stabbing into me arm bones, and the voice of the dingo in my ears. My father's spirit dingo howling at me. Sergeant Strang, what am I going to do about it? You know about things like this. What am I going to do?
Son, this is between you and your tribe.
But, look, Sergeant, you could take the bones, couldn't you? You could lift this weight off me.
You really think that'll be the answer?
Oh, why not? You're not one of us. You're different. What we call another fella man. If you took 'em, I reckon the spirits would leave me alone.
I know that they wouldn't. And you know it, too. If you want peace of mind, you have to take the bones back to the Jasper River. You know that, don't you?
Yes, Sergeant.
You have to take 'em back with your own two hands. But, Tommy, I believe I can make the journey lighter for you. In fact, it'd make your journey worthwhile.
What do you mean, Sergeant?
I've had a note from a Dr. Andrew Torrance. He and his wife are making an expedition up country to the Jasper River, and they need help.
Who is this Dr. Torrance?
He's a university lecturer from South Australia, an anthropologist who's making a study of your people's history and culture. He needs a guide. I think you'd fill the bill, Tommy. At the same time, you could take your father's bones back where they belong.
But what about my work here on Randolph?
Oh, I can fix that. I'll have a word with the station boss. Now, look, the Torrances are due in Malabar in a couple of days. Leave it to me, Tommy, to arrange it all. And for the meantime, you get all your gear together and be ready to move north. Is that clear? Dr. Torrance, you'll be glad to hear everything's been settled.
Oh, that's good news, Sergeant.
I've just been talking to Randolph Station on the transceiver. Tommy Mungldjl will be waiting to take you up to the Jasper River.
Oh, that's wonderful, Sergeant Strang.
Very grateful to you.
I must say, yours is the smallest anthropology expedition I've ever had to make arrangements for.
Oh, well,
You can't really call it an expedition, Sergeant Strang. More of a busman's holiday. Andrew had a couple of months' sabbatical leave, and here we are.
But why the Jasper River? I mean, it's not even a native reserve like Arnhem Land, is it?
No, but I believe there are some nomad tribes in that area.
That's true, but I shouldn't have thought the Jasper country offered much to a scientist like yourself, Doctor.
Well, I'm keen to try and break new ground if I can.
In what way, Dr. Torrance?
Well, there's still a great deal of mystery about the Australian Aboriginal, Miss Strang. For instance, nobody really knows where he came from in the first place. The Aborigines are the last pure Stone Age people. It's often argued that they're really primitive Europeans or Caucasians. As you know, when an Aboriginal baby's born, its skin pigment's quite pale. It only darkens after about a week. And there are other extraordinary facts, not the least of which are the Wandjina figures. Now, these are quite
Andrew,
unique.
darling, you're not in the lecture room now.
Sorry, Sergeant. Miss Strang, I apologise. I'm afraid I get carried away at times.
But it's fascinating. Mrs. Torrance, don't make him stop. I want to know about these Wandjina things.
Yeah, I've heard of them. They're sometimes called the mouthless men. right?
Right. They're painted figures, Miss Strang, with eyes and nose, but no mouth.
Oh, horrible.
The paintings have shown up so far in the Kimberleys and in Arnhem Land. They're quite unlike any other form of native painting. The figures have strange headdresses or halos, quite inexplicable.
Like so much else in the Northern Territory.
Which is part of its fascination.
Dr. Torrance, what exactly are you hoping to find up in the Jasper River country?
I'm not sure, Sergeant, but the prospects seem interesting.
Well, I suppose in a country of that kind, one might expect to discover traces of early Aboriginal life. Caves, for instance.
Caves?
Sergeant Strang, we're optimistic. Scientists have to be, you know. Andrew, are you ready?
Yes, Rhoda. Miss Strang, Sergeant, thank you again for everything.
It's been lovely meeting you both.
I'll walk with you to your car, Dr. Torrance. I want to explain about your guide, Tommy Mungldjl. There's a special reason for his going with you. And as an anthropologist, you'll understand it probably a whole lot better than I do.
There you are, Dr. Torrance. You can see it clearly now. Mount Jasper.
But it's beautiful. Andrew, just look at it.
A great pile of low red rock. And there are caves up there, Tommy, you're sure of that?
I remember the old men of the tribe talking, Dr. Torrance, when I was a boy, living with the Mungldjl.
And do you remember when a white man found the entrance to the caves?
No, missus, but I've heard stories about a white man who came here once, a long time ago.
Oh, but you'll help us find the caves, won't you, Tommy?
Sure, I'll help you. But first I got to go to the tribe. They're camped down by the river behind the mountain.
Yes, Sergeant Strang told me about it. You have to return your father's bones, haven't you?
That's right, Doctor. After that, I'll show you how to get into the caves, the secret way in. I can show you everything, Doctor.
Careful now. Here, grab my hand.
It's awfully steep.
Yeah, this is the way Tommy showed me. Yeah. Got your torch ready?
Yes?
Now, past this overhang. Through the scrub. And there it is. The opening. Now, in you go. That's the idea.
Oh, Andrew.
Erickson was right. Yeah, keep that torch going. There. See how the cave widens out?
Oh, it's amazing, like a great hall.
It's all right, only a bat.
Oh, Andrew, it's so cold in here.
A chill of centuries. Now we know what Erickson meant. But this is more magnificent than I ever dreamed of.
Such colours. Jet blacks and yellows and whites and the vivid red ochre.
The painted walls. As fresh as if they'd been painted only yesterday. They're everywhere. Look. Wanginas. Mimi figures.
Mimi figures?
These stick-like drawings. And on the ceiling, see?
Oh, a huge painted snake.
The rainbow serpent. The greatest of the aboriginal spirits. Rhoda, this is it. The greatest find for years. It's breathtaking. When all this has been photographed and recorded, Rhoda, I don't think there's anything like this anywhere else in Australia.
And Andrew, it'll make your reputation. After this, it won't be young Torrance, assistant to Dr. Erickson. It'll be Dr. Andrew Torrance, the man who discovered the caves of Mount Jasper.
The man who saw the great rainbow serpent.
Dr. Torrance? Dr. Torrance!
Andrew.
It's all right. That's Tommy, bringing us back to Earth. Come along, Rhoda, we'll see what he wants. And start setting up the cameras. We've got a lot to do. Well, come on, Tommy, let's have it. Did you see your tribal elders?
Yes, Dr. Torrance. I saw them.
Well?
They wouldn't take the bones back from me.
Why not?
They tell me how my father died. They reckon he was sung to death.
Andrew, what does he mean?
A ritual killing. A killing by magic. Tommy, what else did they say?
They reckon they know who killed the old man. The tribe's clever man, the witch doctor, he found the fella. That's why they sent me the bones, and why I had to bring 'em back myself.
To avenge the singing to death of your father?
Yes, Dr. Torrance. It's the law of the tribe. They say I had to come back, and now I've got to kill the man myself.
Andrew!
Tommy, what are you going to do?
I don't know, Doctor. I just don't know. I am not a killing man. I don't know what I am going to do.
Sergeant Boss, I've been down at camp, down by creek.
The native camp?
Yeah, bet. And I talking with blackfella from Jasper River. Plenty trouble coming up there, boss.
What sort of trouble?
It's about Tommy Mungldjl. Reckon him go for kill him other fella.
What?
His father been sung to death, and tribe want him Tommy to kill blackfella murderer.
Oh, Adam.
So he's been elected executioner, has he? All right. Lightning, get the Land Rover out and jump to it.
Good eye, Sergeant Boss. To our boggle.
Mike, break out rifles and ammunition. And at the double.
Yeah, I'm halfway there.
Adam, I've just remembered. The Torrances are at Jasper River.
I'm one jump ahead of you. Yeah, I should have guessed it. When Tommy Mungldjl told me how he fell off that horse. You know, Mardie, there are all kinds of sorcery. And the worst kind is the oldest, the sorcery of death. Now, Mardie, get on the transceiver. I want you to radio a report through to headquarters.
Well, I think we're all set. This is the best position for the camera. Thank heaven for the battery-powered lights. There'd be no chance without them. I say, Rhoda.
Yes, Andrew?
Hold your light up a little. Get it full on the cave wall.
Uh-huh. How's that?
That's great. And now you, Tommy. Tommy?
Aye? Oh, sorry, Doctor.
Are you all right, Tommy? You're not worrying any more about that business with the Mungldjl?
No, Doctor, I make up my mind. I'm not going to kill anybody, tribe law or no tribe law. Thou shalt not kill. That's what they taught me at the mission school.
Right. Now let's get on with the job in hand. Hold the lamp bracket up a bit too, will you, Tommy? That's the ticket. Now hold it just like that.
Oh! What the blazes?
Oh, sorry, Doctor. My light, it fell.
A bulb smashed, blast it.
Oh, I couldn't help it. When the pain came in my arms, I felt helpless. Then the dingo started howling.
Andrew, what on earth's he talking about?
Well, just look at him. He must be hearing things. What the devil? I heard that.
So did I.
That was no spirit howl. There can't be a real dingo in here. We've been all over this cave.
Oh, Andrew, I'm scared.
Look, in the mouth of the cave.
Andrew!
Tribesmen with spears.
They are the men of my tribe, Doctor, the Mungldjl. Mrs. Torrance, you needn't be afraid. It's me they've come for. That's why they gave the dingo howl, to let me know that I'm the one they want. Now I must go. I must do whatever my people tell me. It is my fate, and I must go with them.
Dr. Torrance,
Sergeant Strang, am I glad to see you?
what's going on here?
It's Tommy Mungldjl. The men of his tribe came and...
Sergeant, there was nothing we could do. They took him away.
Which way'd they go? Which way?
Round the other side of the mountain. The Mungldjl are camped by the river.
Right. Mike, Lightning, get the rifles out.
Okay, Adam.
Yeah, bet, boss.
Sergeant, you're going to attack the tribe?
I'm going to try to stop a ritual killing, Dr. Torrance.
You mean they'd put Tommy to death for refusing to be their executioner?
They might do just that. Now tell me, Doctor, the men who took him away, were they the elders?
I imagine so. They were led by a little wizened-up old man they called Kapagi.
So that's the game. I know about Kapagi. He's the tribal songman.
A sort of witch doctor?
Yes, he's the man who took the bones to Tommy Mungldjl, the sorcerer who put the spell on him.
They had another man prisoner, a big man smeared with ochre.
That's the one they call Quimara. He didn't seem afraid. In fact, he was snarling at them. It took half a dozen of them to hold him.
Well, he must be the man they're holding for the killing.
Ready with the rifles, Adam.
Hold it, Mike. Dr. Torrance, as an anthropologist, how do you interpret this business?
Oh, it seems to me a straightforward piece of native ritual evolved over the centuries. Quimara killed a man, so in turn he must be killed.
By the son of the dead man, Tommy.
But Tommy refused to be the executioner. So the medicine man, old Kapagi, put a spell on him. Sergeant Strang, will rifles be any use against witchcraft like this?
There must be no more killing. And the sorcery must be ended, the spell broken. Mike, Lightning, I want you to follow me, but under cover. The rifles must not be seen.
We're with you.
We're playing with dangerous fire, Dr. Torrance. There's a smell of ancient sorcery in the air. Now, will you show me the way? It's time we were moving out. By the look of that crowd, the whole tribe's turned out.
They're forming a circle.
Right. And you see the white ochre splashed on the red earth. That marks the sacred circle. Try and get a bit closer. Crawl carefully through the grass.
Yes.
Yeah, close enough. They've got Tommy Mungldjl inside the circle. The old medicine man's with him.
And that other one, the big man, that's Quamara. He doesn't seem to be struggling anymore.
Well, once he crossed that white circle, he wouldn't have any spirit left. He can't fight magic, nor can Tommy.
Good grief.
The old man's given the poison stick to Tommy, you see it? That's the Mungldjl, the death stick.
And Tommy's pointing it at Quamara.
And Quamara will be sung to death. Dr. Torrance, I'm going to try and break the spell.
You're not going in there.
I must. I'm a white man, an outsider. If I can get that far, if I can put my foot across the white circle, the ritual will be broken. It's a desperate chance, but I've got to take it.
Well, the troopers coming up behind with the rifles.
No use. Well, short of killing them all, we can't stop the death song by force.
Then I'm going in there with you.
I'm not asking you to, Doctor.
Now, in a strange sort of way, I feel I'm part of all this. You see, there was another white man before me, Sergeant. His name was Ralph Erickson. He was made a blood brother of the Mungldjl tribe. Through him, I feel I belong inside that magic circle, too.
Then stand up. With me, in full view. We shall walk very slowly through the crowd. We mustn't hesitate for an instant. Even if they lay hands on us, we keep walking. Is it understood?
Yes.
Then start walking, Dr. Torrance. Keep right beside me.
They're pressing very close.
Keep walking. There's no turning back now. We're at the circle. Now, Doctor, we cross it. Cabbagee, your power is gone. Take back the Mungldjl. Take it back. Tommy Mungldjl, is this the man who killed your father?
Yes, he is Quamara. They say he's the killer.
Then he must stand trial. And when the time comes, all men who have things to tell against him must step forward. Doctor, get back to my troopers. Have them move in to take the prisoner.
Yes, Sergeant, of course.
Tommy, come with me.
Sergeant, I'm afraid.
Step with me, outside the circle. Come now. My hands on your shoulder. No man dare stop us. Move forward. That's it. Tommy Mungldjl, now you're free. There's nothing more to fear.
Here they are, Sergeant. The painted walls of Jasper.
Magnificent. Why, they're even more vivid than the famous cave paintings at Arnpelly. Doctor, what are you going to do about your discovery?
Not mine, Sergeant Strang. Professor Erickson's.
Andrew!
Rhoda, we've come a long way since we left the old professor with his books and his secrets. We'll stay on here photographing and detailing this labyrinth of caves. And then we'll go back and announce our findings to the scientific world with old Erickson beside us. Rhoda, that's the way it has to be.
Yes. Yes, of course, you're right.
Sergeant, do you think we'll have any more trouble with the Mungldjl tribe?
No more trouble, I promise you. Old Cabbagee sulk for a time among his broken spells. As for Tommy Mungldjl, he's laid the bones of his murdered father quietly to rest in the ancestral burying place. The ghosts have fled. The dingo won't howl again in these hills until perhaps the next ritual killing and the next native court of justice assembles. Tommy will go back to his job as stockman at Randolph Station. And I, Dr. Torrance, will go peacefully back to my cool veranda at Malabar Plains. And believe you me, it'll be nice to get back to being a plain, everyday policeman in a staid and mundane world.
That was episode 23 of Overland Patrol by Anthony Scott Veitch and Maurice Travers. Production for the BBC was by John Fawcett Wilson.